Well, that concludes the 2021 baseball season as the Atlanta Braves end a 26-year drought, winning their first World Series since '95. Jorge Soler is your World Series most valuable player. Batted 300, 3 homers, 6 RBIs. The second player from Cuba to win the award. And yes, you had a problem, Houston, so take that. Nothing but liars, cheaters, and stealers. Very well deserved for Atlanta, though. I'm happy that Jock Peterson won another World Championship ring, as did Freddie Freeman down from Orange County won it. Max Fried from my birthplace in Santa Monica, well deserved as well. Travis d'Arnaud out of Lakewood and Long Beach, very well deserved as well. And Tyler Matzik is another SoCal native, so there is some SoCal blood. Homegrown players on that Braves team. I'm happy for them. And Brian Snitker, a Braves lifer as well. He's been in the organization for more than 4 decades. And yes, the father is the champion. Yes, and congrats Atlanta. Well-deserved, overcoming adversity with the loss of Henry Aaron and Phil Niekro. They won it for you. That was for you. But they lost Ronald Acuna and earlier this season. Soroka they lost. Marcell Ozuna with some legal issues. And then how about those mid-season acquisitions? You know, at the trade deadline, they got Jock Peterson, Adam Duvall, and Jorge Soler, you know. And yes, I'm happy for those guys. And they were like a game under, they were under 500 at the All-Star break. And so they went for, and they only had like a 10% chance of winning it earlier in the year. And so they barely won the division. They beat the heavily favored Milwaukee Brewers in the division series. And so, yes, they beat the Brewers. And then they beat my team, the defending world champion Dodgers, in the LCS in 6 games. And, yes, the Braves were 7-1 at home in the playoffs, at least. But hey, the Braves got it done this time. After blowing a 3-1 lead in the LCS against us last year, and also the Braves not having the All-Star game in Atlanta paid off. And go celebrate right now. And I hope there will be a lot of news this offseason because I follow baseball year-round. Next week will be the awards week, you know. And then it will be the collective bargaining agreement expires. So let's try to get a new deal set in. And let's hope for the best for 2022. And yes. Yeah, it was good to have fans back too. And yes, for the second time in 3 years, the Astros lose at home. And that's how it went, you know. Meanwhile, for those cheating Houston Astros, they just cheated their way to the World Series by beating the White Sox and the Red Sox. And, yeah, the Braves were underdogs, too. And the Braves won fair and square. They did it correctly like we did it correctly last year. And I'm sure Washington did, too. And so, for the 3rd straight year, a National League team has won a championship. And Freddie Freeman. Yep. Hugs everywhere. But yes, rest in peace, Hank Aaron. Rest in peace, Phil Niekro. And also, yeah, they took care of business. Yeah, Astros. Yeah, so, yeah, the Braves only won 88 games this year. And on my next video, I'll be talking about the past World Series for the past 50-plus years in the divisional era. So I'll catch you all later. Take that, Houston. You're nothing but liars, cheaters, and stealers. Have a great night. Amen.